What's up guys, and welcome back to another FJ Tennis video. I've been wanting to create a little series containing coaching tips and analysis for quite some time now, but obviously due to COVID I can't actually get out on court, so I decided to voice over some clips instead. In this video we'll be taking a look at the runaround forehand in 3 stages. I hope you guys enjoy. So why use the runaround forehand? Well, you can generate more spin and power off your forehand wing. There are more options available to you, and when using it, it's harder for your opponent to anticipate your shot and therefore defend against. Although Murray has one of the best backhands around, you can see that he's still keen to use the runaround forehand. Because of the superior racket speed you can generate off your forehand wing, Murray can cause damage with power, meaning he doesn't have to look to be quite as accurate to produce a winner. In this particular clip, you can see Djokovic using the runaround forehand twice in quick succession. As you can see, he decides to go cross-court with this first one, and quickly gets in position to have a similar look at his next shot. In this position, Djokovic has a multitude of options at his disposal. He's perfectly set up to go either cross-court or down the line, as well as his court position and shape of his body allowing him to change his choice of shot right until the last second. This makes it impossible for Nadal to anticipate. Finally, by being able to generate more spin and power from a runaround forehand than a usual backhand, it allows Nadal to hit shots like this. From this position, and with how low the ball is, it would be ridiculously difficult to hit a winner off your backhand from here, as double-handed backhands usually produce flatter shots, and single-handed backhands are usually less powerful. Again, notice Murray rooted to the spot here as he struggles to predict Nadal's direction of shot. So, how do we implement this runaround forehand? Well, we need to make sure we use the correct footwork, and we also need to use a semi-open stance when hitting. Let's take a quick look at Rafa in slow-mo here. In terms of footwork, Rafa likes to use what's known as the crossover step. Watch the way his back foot crosses behind his leading foot. This allows him to move laterally super efficiently, which for Nadal is obviously a massive bonus, due to the fact he attempts to cover huge distances when using his runaround forehand. Also, notice his semi-open stance as he sets up to strike the ball. This just means he has more room to rotate his body and will be in a comfortable position to go wherever he chooses. Unlike Nadal, Murray prefers to use what I call the shuffle step rather than the crossover step. As you can see, his back foot does not cross behind his leading foot. This is usually more effective when trying to step up the court and on more central balls. Both footwork options are good, so use whichever feels comfortable to you. However, do take into consideration the different strengths they have, in which I've mentioned. Again, look at how he uses the open stance when setting his feet. Finally, when is the right time to implement the runaround forehand? Well, you shouldn't be too far out of court. You should be in a position where you're balanced, and it's important that you have time on the ball. We're not all like Nadal, so I wouldn't advise you using the runaround forehand at any cost like he does. Let's take a quick look at Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. He's so desperate to get his forehand into play that he ends up in a position where his body weight is falling both sideways and backwards, making it extremely difficult to control the racket head. In this clip, however, Federer is much further up the court than Tsonga was, and his feet are well within the singles lines, which suggests he has more time on the ball and can therefore be better balanced also. I just thought I'd show you one final clip of how often some of the top players use this runaround forehand. Wawrinka has one of the best and most iconic backhands in the game, yet in this point he looks for every possible opportunity to use his forehand. Keep your eye on the counter in the bottom right corner. Okay guys, that pretty much covers it. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you'd like more instructional videos like this, make sure to comment down below. See you guys in the next one.